September 29, 1913. A German inventor boards a steamship in Belgium, heading to London for a business meeting. He eats dinner, retires to his cabin at 10 p.m., and leaves a wake-up call for 6:15 a.m. He is never seen alive again. His bed is untouched. His hat and overcoat are found neatly folded beneath the deck railing, and inside his diary, a small cross is drawn next to that day's date. His name was Rudolf Diesel. The engine he invented now powers every semi-truck on Earth, and the mystery of how he died has never been solved. The immigrant kid Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel was born on March 18, 1858 in Paris, France, to Bavarian immigrant parents. His father was a leather goods manufacturer. The family was poor. Shortly after birth, baby Rudolf was sent to live with a farmer family for his first 9 months because his parents could not afford to keep him. In 1870, when Rudolf was 12, the Franco-Prussian War erupted. The Diesel family, being German immigrants in France, was deported to London. From there, young Rudolf was sent alone to Augsburg, Germany, to live with his aunt and uncle and continue his education. He never returned to his parents' home. Despite the hardship, Rudolf was a brilliant student. He graduated from the Royal Bavarian Polytechnic of Munich with the highest academic marks the institution had ever awarded. His professor, the famous refrigeration engineer Karl von Linde, immediately hired him. But Rudolf had bigger ambitions. He wanted to build an engine that would change the world. The engine nobody wanted in the 1890s. And the dominant engine was the steam engine. Massive, inefficient, and dangerous. Steam engines converted only about 10% of their fuel energy into useful work. Rudolf Diesel believed he could do dramatically better. His idea was radical. Instead of using a spark to ignite fuel like gasoline engines, Diesel proposed compressing air so tightly that it would heat itself to over 500 degrees Celsius, hot enough to ignite fuel on contact. No spark plugs, no ignition system, just pure physics. He called it the rational heat engine and published a paper on the concept in 1893. The engineering world mocked him. His first prototype in 1893 exploded during testing and nearly killed him. His second prototype in 1894 ran for barely 1 minute before failing. Critics said the concept was theoretically impossible at the pressures Diesel was proposing. Investors began pulling out. His health deteriorated from the stress. He suffered a complete nervous breakdown and was hospitalized. But Diesel refused to quit. On February 17, 1897, after years of failure, his third prototype ran successfully for the first time. It achieved a thermal efficiency of 26.2%, more than double the efficiency of any steam engine in existence. The diesel engine was born. The rise and the fall. The diesel engine made Rudolf Diesel famous and wealthy almost overnight. Patents were sold across Europe and America. He earned millions. He married, had 3 children, and became one of the most celebrated inventors of his era. But Diesel was a better inventor than businessman. Bad investments drained his fortune. He believed his engine would help small craftsmen and artisans compete with large industrialists. But the opposite happened. Big corporations embraced the technology, while the small businesses he wanted to help could not afford it. By 1913, Diesel was in serious financial trouble. His bank accounts were nearly empty. And then there was the political pressure. His engine could run on a variety of fuels, including cheap vegetable oils like peanut oil. This was a direct threat to the petroleum industry, which was building its empire on gasoline. His engine was also being developed for military submarines, making him a target of international intelligence agencies. The German Kaiser reportedly wanted to prevent Diesel from sharing engine secrets with the British Navy. The disappearance. On the evening of September 29, 1913, Rudolf Diesel boarded the SS Dresden in Antwerp, Belgium, heading to London for a meeting with the British Navy about installing diesel engines in their submarines. He ate dinner on board, retired to his cabin at 10 p.m., and left instructions to be woken at 6:15 a.m. He was never seen alive again. His cabin was empty in the morning. His bed had not been slept in. His nightshirt was laid out neatly. His watch was placed where it could be seen from the bed. His hat and overcoat were found folded beneath the afterdeck railing. In his diary, a small cross was drawn next to September 29th. Before the voyage, Diesel had given his wife Martha a bag with instructions not to open it until the following week. Inside, she found 20,000 German marks in cash and financial statements showing their bank accounts were virtually empty. 10 days later, a body was found floating in the North Sea. Diesel's son identified the personal items as his father's. Newspapers from New York to Moscow ran front-page stories. One headline read, "Inventor thrown into the sea to stop sale of patents to British government." Conspiracy theories pointed to Kaiser Wilhelm II, to John D. Rockefeller, to the coal industry. The official ruling was suicide, but the mystery has never been solved. The legacy, Rudolf Diesel, died broken, but the engine he created went on to power the entire modern world. Today, virtually every semi-truck, every freight ship, every locomotive, every construction machine, and millions of generators worldwide run on his invention. The diesel engine produces more torque at lower RPM than any gasoline engine. He operates at higher thermal efficiency, up to 55% in large marine engines, and can run for over 1 million miles in a semi-truck before a major overhaul. He was right about everything. The compression ignition principle works exactly as he predicted. The efficiency beats every alternative at scale, and his original vision that the engine could run on plant-based fuels, that is now becoming reality with biodiesel and renewable fuels over a century later. The world just was not ready for Rudolf Diesel. By the time it was, he was gone. A poor immigrant kid, a concept the world mocked, an engine that exploded on his first test, bankruptcy, a nervous breakdown, a mysterious death at sea, and over a century later, his invention moves more cargo than any other machine on the planet. That is the story of Rudolf Diesel. If you found this story interesting, subscribe and hit the bell. Drop a comment. Do you think Rudolf Diesel was murdered, or did he take his own life? I will see you in the next one.